The original motion picture soundtrack Part 1 is the latest EP from Saint Motel, who joins us here at the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco. Woo! Gentlemen, AJ, Greg, Aaron, Dak, welcome back to the 415.
Thanks for having us.
It's been quite a while. You have an amazing memory.
It's been a bit.
It's
the chapel.
During that time, since we last spoke on camera and what have you, you guys have released new material, you've toured a million times and done festivals and things like that. But in the last 2 years, people have been clamoring for new music from you guys. The running joke on social media was like, Saint Motel, we'll be releasing a new album soon. AJ Jackson goes hiking in some unknown mountain.
We just had to wait for AJ to stop hiking.
All his friends are deer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's where found the songs written on tablets buried in deep caves.
Yeah. But it's not a joke because you were in a cabin writing a lot of these songs, right. Here in California, in the mountain and whatever, right? And you were hiking internationally as well.
Right, and those hikes were part of the schedule experiment. So you leave it behind at night, you go during the day, and you take specific times to go, be one with nature, whatever it is, rather than just endless tinkering. You put like some sort of restraints on it, and that was the idea.
It was really smart to do that, kind of like put limitations on what you can do and what your hours are, and it forces you to really hone in and focus in a different way than we have before.
Because usually we were just like tour. You have 2 weeks off, you have to make an album, blah blah blah. Like tour. It was always like seemed like forced time, and this was the first time I think maybe ever in our career that we had like.
I feel like we're grown up now. No, still immature.
This is a series that you guys have put together here, and so is all the music already laid out, and you're just basically going to time out the releases, or is it still in the works?
It's pretty much all done. It is all done, but Part 2 is coming out pretty soon, and the only thing is, hey, Part 3 is coming out. We can always maybe swap something out, but we're not planning to. But most everything was finished almost half a year ago, so who knows if maybe there's some sort of surprise ending at Part 3 that we didn't plan for yet, or because the songs on parts 1, 2, and 3, they're not laid out chronologically how they were written. So a lot of the ones part 3 were the earliest songs and vice versa. But the way it's laid out, just on the track order, makes a lot of sense with the part 1, part 2, part 3, and the 3-act movie structure, and the way part 1 kind of is hope and optimism and getting to know the characters in the world, and then part 2 is the conflict and the danger, and then part 3 is the resolution and the victory, and then we get back to the world we knew with everything we learned along the way. So they weren't written with that concept, but when the set order was put together, it seemed to fit kind of magically, like with part 1 ending with Save Me, which is the rise to action, and then part 2 is ending with The Moment, which is the big showdown, and then you have the resolution in part 3 with, well, I'm not sure the exact track order, so I can't quote me on that with part 3, but probably Bullet. Mm-hmm. So then it's like the actual showdown.
Have videos and things already, the visuals been laid out and thought out in terms of what's to come for part 2?
Tried to kind of map out a structure in part 1 with the trailer and the visualizers, and then the music videos kind of going between the songs, and with little bookends for where we were and where we're going next. But nothing's been finalized, like for part 2, part 3. Like there's the rough structure set in place, but how we're gonna do it, I would imagine in the end it's gonna be different, but the same kind of outline. So we'll probably do visualizers for each song with the color palette going from part 2 to part 3 with different kind of unique pieces for each one. But I think it's gonna have a pretty big difference in location and style. Same with the music videos, and because it is a bit of a departure.
What's it like acting in these music videos? Because it's more than just being a band playing the songs. You guys are actually playing parts.
Well, the guy is a really good actor, and I'm just kidding. I am terrible at acting. It's really.
We met.
They were like, you have to do this thing, and I'm like, can I just play the drums?
Well,
In internal acting, we did the list. Like we didn't have to do anything
Van
much.
Horn was
Yeah.
a little easier. So you just
Yeah,
had to,
the
like,
Van
get
Horn video.
bottles thrown at us and like,
yeah.
like oh.
What's the time frame for these EPs? You said the third one will be later, and the second one is
Second one's, I think, pretty soon. Actually, there is going to be a sneak peek with partnership with PlayStation. They're presenting one of the tracks as a sneak peek before it comes out next week. So that'll be a week ago.
So
when this
gamers,
comes out.
okay.
check that out, huh, gamers?
Wow.
It's like when like Jurassic Park in the 90s partnered with like Burger King and they dino-sized.
Just like that.
Yeah, it's like
It's just like that.
Partnering with some
we're
fast food
partnering
joint. Yeah.
with PlayStation.
Popcorn
joints.
industry.
Yeah.
Let's just say we already have PlayStation 5s.
I thought you were going to make a reference to when Weezer teamed up with Microsoft, and every Windows 95 disc had their video for Buddy Holly on there.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
and then
okay.
when,
That's a collector's item.
Yeah,
these
yeah.
days.
Didn't you two like sneakily like preload everyone's
iPods?
iPods?
Oh yeah.
That went well.
Yeah.
Never
I
heard
hope
of them
Say Motel's
since.
not going to be doing that.
Well, we're gonna preload every.
Song into a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Every smart refrigerator has
Yeah,
been
every
preloaded
time you
with,
open it.
Or a microwave every time you heat up your food. It's
Every
like,
every
oh,
chicken nugget will have like a little USB drive in it when you bite it in at Burger
Bite
King.
carefully.
Oh,
Yeah.
sneaky.
Yeah. It'll have the music sheet with all the.
That'll be the wrapper on the burger.
Yeah.
I see you thought it through.
Yeah, we think everything through.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this,
Hey. Yeah. Thank you for
and
coming
can't
out.
wait for the show tonight, and good to catch
See
up
you
with you
again.
Yeah, good to
guys.
see you, man.
We'll see you.
Yeah. It's the guys of Saint Motel, and you're watching B-Sides on Air.